Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tony Denmark and this video is probably going to be called New Season, New You. So today is Sunday, September 22nd, yes, and I believe tomorrow is the first day of fall. So today is the last day of summer. It is a great day because I know many of you guys out there has had a tough summer or even just a tough year. I know I definitely had a tough summer and I'm so excited to put it in the past and go into fall. Let's get into this video because me and you are going to have the best fall that we possibly can. This is our healing season. Whether it's from heartbreak or from childhood trauma or just from hard times with life, because life is hard, we are going to become the best version of ourselves and have a good healing season. I don't really have an agenda of what I want to talk about, but we're just going to talk. So first of all, we got to have our goals. Having a goal is what's going to keep us going here. When you're living life without a goal, it kind of gets sad and depressing, honestly, because like, what are you living for? What are you working towards? For example, my goal is to get to med school. That's my big goal, but in between there, I'm gonna have to set these little goals. So right now, my current goal is to do good on this MCAT, which I am studying for right now. So you find your goal and let's focus on that. And make little goals, just like I said. I know you have a big goal, but it could be overwhelming to try to achieve that all in like a week or whatever. So literally have your short-term goals. That's gonna add up for your long-term goals. Second, we're gonna do what I said earlier, healing. We got to dig deep. We got to do that shadow work to heal what's inside of us, what's been causing us pain, anxiety, sadness, depression, anger, frustration, resentment. We have to heal that if we're going to be happy, if we're going to be the best version of ourselves. I started therapy and that's been helping, but I know that it's a lot of money if you don't have health insurance. For example, I don't have health insurance and I've been paying out of pocket because I felt like I really needed it at this time in my life. And so if not that, you can watch these videos here. I swear it works just the same. You can talk to your friends. You have to have that good support system. I have great friends, so talking to them every day helps. There's self-help books. I have a shadow journal that I bought that I saw on TikTok, and it just has different prompts, kind of just like guiding your brain to identify and acknowledge what's your triggers and what is causing you to have these traits like anxiety, depression, irritation. And then journaling every night, getting all of your thoughts on paper kind of just helps you get it all out. And then you're able to look back at that sometime in the future and kind of like see your growth. So you can be like, oh wow, I was very anxious during this month, but during this month I'm very happy, less anxious, and I'm very positive thinking. So far that's what I've saw. I've been journaling for the last 3 months and I saw very anxious behavior, very anxious thoughts, very sad, negative thoughts, and now I am journaling on positive things. Like I'm very excited for the future. I know that God has a perfect plan for me, and that's literally what I've been leaning on, is that everything happens for a reason. All of these trials and tribulations happen for a reason. I'm going through this for a reason, and honestly I already see it, because I know I'm like, you got to be patient, but I already see it. Like I'm thinking more positive, I'm more relaxed, I'm not so anxious. I don't get irritated as fast as I used to in the past, which was a thing I struggled with. And yeah, I feel myself growing closer to God. And honestly, through this hard time, I don't think I would have been able to get through it or get to this point without him. And you may not be religious, or you may, but that's just what helped me. I'm gonna finish this video on my phone because my camera died, but that will be okay. The one thing that's been helping the most is like reading little scriptures that reminds me of God's work. I'd find scripture verses like, in God's will and in his timing it will be done. And like I said, I rely heavily on that to get me through the day. And I'm not completely healed, and that's okay. I am still healing. When I do get sad or start overthinking or get a little anxious or whatever, I turn back to those verses that I find, and I'm like, okay, you know, I have no reason to be anxious because God has a plan for me and I trust him with my whole heart. There's no reason to be. It gives me so much peace, and I think it could give you peace too. This is our healing season, but you also have to remember that it is okay to have sad times, bad days, okay? This healing process, I want to say that it's not perfect, but it is, because each time that you feel those sad feelings, the next time you won't feel them as long. So for me, every time that I get sad or I start overthinking or feel a little depressed or whatever, it lasts for a certain period of time. And then the next time it happens, maybe it's like a day, 2 days later, 3 days later, when I have those feelings, it doesn't last as long. So I want to say, when you have those emotions, when you get those feelings, please feel them deeply. So the next time you feel them, they won't last as long. Trust me. If you gotta cry, cry. If you're angry, I wouldn't say go out and punch something, because we don't do violence here. But I mean, if you're angry, do something physical to get it out. Go to the gym, go take a walk, take a run, do whatever you think that's gonna get that out your system. If you have to take a pillow and scream in it, do it. I don't do that, but yeah. Personally, I've been doing this thing when I get in my feelings. So like when I'm getting like sad or whatever, I will run until I'm not sad anymore. And sometimes it's like half a mile, sometimes it's a mile and a half, but it never failed me yet. So I just been sticking with it. And honestly, I've been getting more fit. So it's kind of a win-win. It is completely okay to have bad days. Like, that's literally the healing process. Like, if I'm being quite honest, like right now, I'm feeling decent, you know. I still have I have a bit of sadness inside of me right now, and I'm not gonna lie. And I just keep on doing things that makes me happy. Recording YouTube videos makes me happy. I recorded so many actually, but every time like I edit it, I kind of just like, no, I'm not ready to post that. So I think this will be the perfect starter video, because I do want to make a little section on my YouTube channel on healing and self-growth and just advice, tips for life when it gets hard, because life is very hard, like I said. But yeah, I'm pushing through. I'm gonna keep going, and you have to keep going. And I want you to also know that you are not alone in this healing journey. I'm healing with you, like I said, and so many other people are healing. My goal would be to get like a bunch of you guys, subscribers, so that we can all like heal together and kind of like be there for each other in the comments, you know. So, you know, if you find this video early, don't be afraid to comment something positive to help somebody else. Let's be supportive of each other, and we will be all right. I want to also probably wrap up this video with forgiveness. I know you've been hurt. I know people are just so disappointing, and they've hurt you, they've maybe embarrassed you, they maybe made you feel worthless, made you feel like you weren't special, they maybe made you look bad, and sometimes you're like, they don't deserve my forgiveness, because you won't ever really know if they will ever feel bad for it or if they would ever feel sorry for it. But forgiveness isn't about them, it's about you. And it's gonna bring you peace. It's gonna bring you inner peace if you can learn to forgive somebody for a wrong that they've done to you. Because you also have to remember that nobody is perfect on this earth, and everybody makes mistakes. And it's unfortunate, but sometimes those mistakes hurt you in the process. But everything happens for a reason, and that hurt is the catalyst for you growing, for you to become the best version of yourself. So how about you go ahead and forgive that person who hurt you, who feel more at peace inside. And this fall is literally all going to be about healing and bettering ourselves, and we're going to be there for each other. I'm going to be making plenty of videos around this subject. I'll do plenty of days in my life, you know, of like my routines and stuff, because I already have like a night routine done that I've been doing pretty much for the last 3 months. And there would be advice videos, there would be what to do videos with certain situations, because I feel like I've been through a lot and I have a lot of advice I'd like to share. So again, please make sure to subscribe to this channel if you want to be a part of this healing journey, and if you want to heal with me, we will heal together. But yes, that is all I have for this video. I appreciate you listening to me. I know it wasn't like anything organized, but you know, this is just like the start of the series on my YouTube channel, and I'm very excited for it. So yes, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.